minutes to go back there and make sure the bastard's dead. Move, Lieutenant Baird.
There goes a record. What? I went from lieutenant to war criminal in less than a week.
As you were.
Are denied any right to an attorney and may not question the authority of this tribunal.
So we can't ask why you're doing this now.
At the conclusion of this tribunal, I will issue a fair and swift verdict.
Right. Of course you will.
Colonel, are we being charged with doing our job?
The charges will be defined as I hear your testimony. Now, Lieutenant Baird, begin with the last time we saw each other.
A convoy needed some fresh rifles. We got volunteered. It didn't sound like the most glamorous mission in Halvo Bay.
It wasn't supposed to be, Lieutenant.
Whatever it was, it looked like it was headed right for our convoy. Only Paddock knew he was looking at it. But even the same, not yet. Since this war began, our cities have been falling one by one, and Command has no idea who or what's responsible. Well, Colonel, I think I might know. Locust! As fast as we could, sir. There was no saving that convoy. I heard other units talk about the glowing wretches, but I thought that was just soldiers telling stories. Turns out it's not. Our old convoy had been wiped out in minutes. Never seen anything like it.
Revive me!
When those wretches died, they exploded like they'd been drinking out of a fuel tank. I hoped we wouldn't be seeing them again anytime soon.
Colonel Loomis, this is Lieutenant Baird. Big problem, sir. Our convoy just got destroyed.
Then move on to the Museum of Military Glory. It's under attack.
Sir, whatever destroyed our convoy's still out there.
Noted, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
What's up, Thomas?
Come
How
on,
are you?
Kilo. You heard the man.
I heard him. Doesn't mean I like him.
The museum was on the other side of the river, the side the COG no longer controlled. I thought maybe we could slip through unnoticed.
Yeah, nice. Kind of reminds me of my old wine cellar.
Wait a minute. You have a wine cellar?
Hey, look, man.
So this is the UIR sniper rifle.
This isn't a gun! It's a comrade.
What the hell was it day? It's been busy.
Contact!
Didn't have much time to stream today.
Down in front! Lock and load!
Looks like he went all to pieces!
You know, it's almost like they don't want us to get to the museum.
I knew we would save time by going through some buildings. It's not like there were any civilians left to care. I was beginning to figure out that the Old Town civilians were the least of the COG's worries.
Sure.
We got a healing canvas! Hit it! These grubs seem awfully interested in your museum!
Man, I ain't never seen so many grubs in one place before.
Hey, how are you,
I know.
Shine? How
Let's
you
just get
doing?
inside.
Everyone in the balcony got wiped out, sir. Everyone?
Luma sent us. Where should we go?
You're not Onyx.
I'm Onyx.
No, you're not, Cadet. Stay here and defend this area. The East Wing is getting hammered. Mid-hole, you got grubs incoming. We need you to take them out.
Perfect timing. Okay, we've been warned, Kilo. Grubs incoming!
Keep them back, Onyx! Keep them back! Hey, they're on the move! Where are you? Left side! Left side! The party got cracked, son! Nice work! If it grunts, it does!
That can't be all of them. Collect some gear and get ready for more.
Hayes, status report! Eagle, can you see Hayes' squad? Banging us up! They're banging us up! We can't see anything! We're pulling back! Who's still with me? Eagle, can you cover? Where are those reinforcements?
We're not done yet!
Enemy spotted!
They're overrunning us! They are not! Sir, we've got to pull back! You think it's somehow gonna get better if we do? No, sir! We're not going anywhere! Bring it on!
Any and all reinforcements, proceed to the east wing. Black 4 is getting hammered over here.
If we don't hurry, they're not going to make it.
Dibs!
Black Force said they were losing the East Wing. He didn't mention they'd lost everything on the way there.
Hostiles!
Did you stop the bleeding?
One flag!
You're kinda dead.
We're not done yet!
Oh, great! Just great!
Not over yet, Kilo.
Throw!
I saw you want to select your name.
We're not done yet!
No prisoners today!
Bring it on!
They keep coming!
Charge!
balls to me!
We hadn't heard anything else from Black 4, so we were going to find either bodies or a battle. Or an ambush.
You! Hold this room! There's something big out there!
They're turning those doors into toothpicks! Get ready for more grabs! More where that came from! Check the floor for gear!
that feeling.
What the hell is that?
That's the end of Halvo Bay.
There's only one way out of here.
Two, actually.
Shit, I was gonna
One
grab the sniper.
involves
That was here.
dying.
That's my mom.
We were all a little shaken up. That grub was upsetting in 12 different ways. It was time to talk to Paddock.
Thank you, Mac.
Did you recognize that thing, Paddock?
Unfortunately, yes.
Any sign of those Onyx guards?
They probably double-timed it through here.
There's Apocalypse. How are you?
Wait, did you hear that?
Oh no! Hell no! I don't do bugs!
Get behind it! They look vulnerable back there!
The enemy's out there, not here.
Man, I thought the grubs walked around on two legs like normal people. Can we go now? Please?
Yeah, Seal. What's up, guys? Seal? Are you playing the Every Gears? Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Dibs!
Gonna probably play Gears of War 1 after this one. Gears of War 3 is gonna be I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play that one though.
I'm not scared of bugs. Stop these things!
No prisoners today!
Contact!
I'm on your side now.
Super Mario.
Little off the top. Sorry about that.
Judgment. Cheap and family.
Just in case regular grubs weren't upsetting enough. Everyone okay? Find her!
Got a grub hole.
Hey, look. The grubs made an exit for us.
Fire in the hole!
Revive me!
That's enough slithering and enough edge. I prefer to shoot at something that walked around on 2 feet for a while.
What's your favorite game? That will be one of the Batman Arkham games. The many Francisco.
What have they done to my mark, sir?
A sniper rifle with no scope! Ha! Those grubs are real geniuses!
Radio check.
I got
The
nothing.
other one shoots faster than the... I'll try it. Let's see. I think it's more powerful.
I could hear voices again on our comms. Nothing too distinct. If we could make it back topside, we'd be online again. Dibs!
Nice, my favorite game is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. It has a good campaign and a sad one too. It's one of the best Call of Duty games. To be honest, when it comes to campaign, of course. Yeah, I agree with you. I completely forgot
Glad to
about
be out of there. What's next?
Well, we call in and make sure Control knows what's going on.
one hand in that rifle is wild. You can do that only on Gears of War Judgment. Hell, the game's
Kilo to Control! I need Loomis!
rushing.
What is it, Lieutenant?
Colonel, some grub riding a monster
What is
just
it, my
wiped
God?
out every rifle at the museum. Request guidance.
Kill the grub, hold the museum.
Colonel, Paddock here. This grub, in Goraznia, they called him Khan.
This isn't Goraznia.
My army threw all we have at him.
Colonel, what about the light mass missile?
Cadet, leave strategy to men with bars. I don't want to hear a word from any of you until Paddock's boogeyman is dead and I can...
I'm gonna check out the cutscene. See
So, how's that missile work?
It's classified, but there's one here in Halvo. The inventor teaches at the academy.
Yeah, Professor Elliot. I worked in his lab at LaCroix before he went military. The missile draws power from refined emulsion. The more emulsion, the bigger the boom.
Courtesy of your big boom.
God.
How close were you to the impact point?
Close enough. That thing would burn up this entire city.
This one's low yield. After the Hammer of Dawn, Elliot stopped working on it.
How low yield?
Baird, or Lieutenant, to fire that thing, you have to get the targeting beacon, the launch codes, personally activate the missile on site, and get this all approved by command.
Control, Kilo here. So, we're gonna get the light mass missile online and use it to kill General Khan. Any objections?
Works for me. All right, come on, Cadet. You're going back to the academy. That's an order.
Cadet Hendrik, I'm curious to hear what it takes to convince an Onyx Guard cadet to steal one of the COG's most powerful weapons.
I was against it, sir.
That's right. Run to Daddy.
Maybe you could show me and the army you volunteered for a little respect.
I tried that, and look what it got me.
Cadet?
Colonel, I'm an academy cadet. I had to see if my friends were all right.
Probably the game didn't load properly.
We followed the main sewer line from the museum to the academy. It was the only way to get there alive. If I was gonna die, I'd rather do it inside the academy. Karn had already been there. The fight was over and my friends were dead. The only way we could avenge them was to get the light mass missile beacon from Professor Elliot's lab.
You sure that beacon's there?
One way to find out.
Enemy spotted! There we go.
out! On the side! Reaper incoming!
This is something I do not like about this game. The enemies do not drop the weapons. Holy shit.
Come on out. They keep coming!
Fire in the hole!
Okay, time for some clean underwear.
Dig in, baby. Going into overtime. Restore me.
Enemy reinforcements! They're on!
Kill! Grub's coming in!
Fire in the hole!
Looky here.
Throwing flag!
Enemy spotted! I don't think so.
No prisoners today!
They're on! On flag!
Pathetic. Look what I found.
Come get me!
My shot, my kill.
Time to go inside, right?
Yeah, find the light mass missile beacon and then get the hell out of here.
Got him. I'm dry!
Let's see if there is some ammunition somewhere around here.
My fellow cadets were the smartest, the toughest, the best the COG had to offer. The next generation of officers. Karn mowed them down like daisies.
Right, 1 hour release of the game. I don't think it's working
I
properly.
hope the lab is in good shape.
Yeah, you and me both.
Give me 1 second. What does it shake so much? Like there is a real camera run. That's how Gears used to be in the past. I guess like they fixed that camera shake on Gears 4, I believe. Up to Gears 3, Gears Judgment, that was the 4th installment. There was a camera shake. It was even worse on Gears 1. What game is this? This is Gears of War Judgment. Alright, let's do this.
I hope the lab is in good shape.
Yeah, you and me both.
He used to not bother me in the past, but he does now.
Got him. We need to get to the lab now. Follow the signs for the Sci-Tech Institute.
Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? What's up, man? Shit, I wanna...
Watch it! These things charge when they're mad!
So drop them with a headshot before they get close!
To be ammunition here.
I'm dry!
Oh shit.
Throwing frag!
Follow me. We're looking for the Institute for Science and Technology.
When they charge, don't bother with body shots. Go for the head.
There's nothing. Can I turn this arm around? Oh yes, I can.
I need ammo!
Which one do I switch?
Got it.
Guess I'm gonna sacrifice that one.
Enemy spotted! Scope! My shot, my kill. There we go. Scope ready.
Are they bulletproof?
Come on, there's a lab entrance. Come on, come on!
What am I doing? I was looking for ammo.
No getting into the lab until you've cleared security. Unless you're a grub, then you just tunnel in. Every o'clock!
Run!
the lab looks different from the last time I was here.
You worked here?
I helped test some prototype weapons. Professor Elliot had a crush on me.
Oh, okay.
Got him.
This Gears of War Judgment. OP Summer.
This has got to be it.
It's not moving.
Its restraints are still in place. There should be a button around here.
You're kidding me, right? That's our beacon?
These units are tough, durable, and they can cloak. You'll grow to love it. I thought he could cloak.
Not on Academy grounds.
getting
Anti-cloaking fields. We'll have to protect it on the way out.
Bot, can you take us out of here?
The bot would lead the way from there. He knew the shortcuts. We just had to keep him close and safe.
Our mission is to escort that bot, so keep an eye on it.
When the bot beeps and freezes, it means we've got company. He won't move till it's clear.
I think we all knew that.
Actually, I didn't know that.
Sharpen your pencils and let's move. Bot, which way?
Someone go back and
U.S. tools? No, I've never played that. Is it good? It was very popular when I used to play video games a lot.
Bot, help us out with the door.
What is it, little guy? Uh-huh. Something mean out there? Get ready to kill it.
I don't think so.
Ain't gonna be first! Come get me!
the game too loud? What's up, Enzo? How are you?
I have never fought so hard for something that beats so much.
Oh, they're coming in again! Get ready!
This is the first thing that happens. What were the odds of it standing right on top of the emergency hall?
Oh, they're coming in again! Get ready! Hostiles! That looks like all of them. Back to the bot, Kilo. It's back in protection mode, so protect it.
Enemy spotted! Fire in the hole!
Nice throw! Defend the beacon!
Yes!
Throwing front!
They're picking on the bot!
I know I said this before, but that looks like all of them.
Got him.
So we're done then, right?
For now, I think.
Guns up! I was beginning to wonder if that bot really knew the best way off campus. But with no one back at Control to talk to, our only choice was to follow him.
Not your only choice, Cadet. You could have come home.
If you say so, sir.
I think it's stuck. It's taking too long. Huh. Let's see.
We hear you, little guy. Hunker down and shields up. Kilo, protect the bot! So long, rookie! Ha ha! Somebody save the bot!
We passed through this courtyard on the way in. We're almost out of here. Got him.
What's up, Zero? How you doing?
Tripwire crossbow. Never seen one of these. Does this look kind of like a toy?
What PS is this? Deluxe box. This gold Gears of War. Judgment.
That's the Raven we saw earlier, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's scavenge whatever equipment we can. That's all we can do now.
That is what I needed before. Now I don't have my sniper for some reason. They took it away.
I honor your sacrifice.
Okay, we got a large force inbound, closing in on the Academy Square. I can see a crash Raven. If you can hear you down there, they're almost on you. Looks like several dozen Locusts, at least.
We can't let him touch the bot! There's some gear near the wreckage, at least.
Gotta be more coming, Kilo. Stay sharp and set up. Clear. After you, little, flying guy.
Someone's gotta name this thing.
And that was it. The grubs left us alone for a little while. It was hard leaving the academy. Someone has to go back there and bury those people.
So, Paddock. Are you here as Major Paddock of the UIR, or Private Paddock of the COG?
Whichever one you like less.
The Open Arms program may have given you our uniform, but you and I remain enemies.
Fine. Let's settle this like enemies then.
Hey, that's enough! Stand down. You Garaznys weren't known for treating prisoners very well. I'm sure you know nothing about it.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
You don't seem like a man who takes orders. Why even follow Baird?
You might say I had an ulterior motive. Growing up in the UIR, of course I'd heard of the fabled mansions of Halvo Bay, but I never imagined I'd see them like this.
I'm done for today. I'm way too tired. I don't want to play anymore. I'll see you later.